Assalamu alaikum. We are honored today to be here with you to present our paper, which is entitled Teaching EFL in Algerian Universities in Pursuit of Sustainable Development Goals, taking the University of Guelma as a case study. The paper will be presented by me, Mrs. Ziaya, and my colleague, Mrs. Layada. So, to start immediately the problem area of our presentation, starting point go from the SDGs goals, which are to foster the knowledge, to encourage economic stability, to promote social equity, to maintain prosperity and competence, to allow for meaningful participation in civil society and political life. The United Nations issued the Sustainable Development Goals and the target associated with each goal and the plan to achieve them. Education or quality education, as many colleagues have already stated, is normally the fourth goal of the SDGs, and many countries around the world adopted the SDGs and tried to make an attempt and programs to achieve it. Algeria likewise followed the same. Since on June the 23rd, 2021, the Algerian Ministry of Higher Education and Scientific Research had signed the 3-year collaborative agreement with the U.S. Embassy. With an amount of $5,000, the University of Columbia and the Ministry of Higher Education developed an agenda to create strategies that can strengthen the use of English language in all institutions of higher education. And this is the starting point of our problematic. So, in an attempt or as a result to realize the goals or the sustainable development goals in education, Mr. Kamal Abdari, the minister, launched on September the 28th, 2022, directions to universities to adopt a specific program linked to the English language training. This program emphasizes on training teachers at universities in order to develop their proficiencies in the English language.
So the research aim of our study is to investigate the contextualization of the training as a mechanism and adopted in Algerian universities. And as a case study, once our university too has replied for this call of the minister, we have tended to and considered the training given by teachers of our department to teachers of other departments, for sure, for the same university. As a method, or at the methodological level, we have, or an interpretive qualitative research approach is used by the authors or the researchers, and for sure to attain credible data, we tended to have surveying in which questionnaire and semi-structured interviews have been developed by the authors. The main points included in the questionnaire, and we have selectively highlighted these points since they are in direct relation with the purpose of the study. For sure, we have given the 5 points which are highlighted: identifying teachers' assessment of the syllabus used during the training, in correlation for sure with the learner's needs. For sure, the syllabus is adapted by teachers of English in their training, and because of certain specific learners' needs, we have highlighted whether these syllabus have reached their needs or not. For sure, this is the first identification. For the following one, we have presented teachers' experience or assessment of the training on itself as a first experience. They have not participated in training before. Then we have tended to highlight they experience their personal assessment for the training in itself. The following point we have tended to enumerate for sure challenges that faced during the training. In addition to recognizing teachers' awareness, and already Dr. Lagoon and Dr. Abdawi have already marked that the teachers need a training for their awareness. Yes, we have the result to ensure that yes, we have a big problem and an issue that has to be tackled concerning teachers' awareness for the training as a mechanism for the or in a pursuit of for the sustainable or SDGs. Then we have to I am with the fifth one. Then the final main point, we have to identify teachers' assessment for the training as a mechanism. Before you may compare between, there are two assessments. The top one, we have assessment for the training as a personal experience for each teacher, but for the other one, we tended to assess the training as a tool, as a mechanism that the ministry has adopted, whether it is successful or not. Then the results of the study, Mrs. Ziaya will continue with.
Concerning the syllabus used, when we asked the teachers if you have taught in general English or ESP, 53.8% of the teachers stated that the syllabus used during the training reached the basic learner's needs. We mean here the 4 basic skills, and only 46.2% of the teachers stated that the syllabus used during the training reached some learners' needs. Always with the syllabus. The focus of the syllabus was mainly on general English, where only 15.4% said that it to focus only on ESP. However, 46.2% said that it focused more on general English, and 30.5% said that it focused on both. Concerning the teacher's assessment of the training, 76.90% of the teachers answered that the training was average. It means it is neither good nor bad. However, 15.40% stated that it was successful, with only 7.70% of the teachers stated that it was weak.
Then, concerning the challenges, which is another crucial point concerning the nightmare of the teachers during the training, were the challenges. At the first place, teachers ranged the challenge, which is teachers' time wasting because of learners' absence, as the top challenge for them, to be followed with the lack of financial entitlement as a second challenge, and as at the third place, they have arranged lack of learners' motivation as the third challenge. Concerning teachers' awareness on the mechanism adopted by the Ministry of Higher Education to enhance the integration of the SDGs in English teaching or learning, we find that 59.20% said yes, whereas we have 40.80% said no concerning their awareness. Then 61.50% was the percentage for teachers' assessment of the mechanism itself, where they have said that it is not successful, which is an astonishing result that we found. And in parallel, or compared with 38.50% stated that it is successful. Concerning solutions, for sure we have highlighted the suggested solutions for the challenges faced by teachers during the training. They stated as solutions restructured syllabus and course design, beside create learning methods to increase learners' commitment, and in addition provide ESP materials and equipments to achieve the goals of learners, beside other solutions that we have not focused on. To conclude, though the difficulties faced, teachers of our department realized initially the Ministry's project of integrating SDGs in teaching English language, and for sure in a context full of bets. The word is
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, ladies, for this presentation, which is about the good experience of teachers, all the teachers of the university, learning English to be a tool of work, a tool of teaching, not only in the department, but in all other departments and other faculties. So it is very interesting and very interesting. Thank you so much. Yeah, well, of course, the debates will be at the very end. We will continue with the